We are close. We are close. So, the good news is it's running. The bad news is the alternator mounting bracket's broken off, and that's why the throttle's acting so funny. But it's alive! Go big, go! Let's do this. The good news is I got this started. The bad news, as you can see, this alternator bracket is broken right off. So let's pull this action out of here and see what we can do about welding that thing. What is that? Oh, thank you for not pulling all the way down in there. I should mention that anything dropped in this tractor ends up in the belly of the beast. And it's not funny. Alright, kind of an update on where I'm at. First, I don't know if you guys can see that. We made a 100-foot long slip and slide for the kids and hit it with a couple sprinklers. And it worked pretty good because it's hot. We eventually had to stop using it actually because the sun was just getting that black plastic way too hot. Like, you'd hit a spot where the sprinkler hadn't hit it, you'd be like, go! So this thing runs. The only reason I'm not out driving it right now is because, and I'm sweaty because I'm out here doing this in the blazing sun. I was thinking this would be simple, but I'll show you. So the alternator bracket has broken, and I don't know if you guys can see that okay or not, but let's see my finger. Somebody was kind enough to get in there with a welder and try to fix it. In the process of doing so, they fused that nut. So I cannot get it off. So I'm gonna try a couple different options before we just get medieval on it. So, wish me luck. Right now I'm trying to get that nut off so I can just pull the alternator out of there and have some room to work. All right, we'll check in a bit. All right, after an insane amount of effort, finally got that stinking bracket off there. And I actually had to use just the air saw and kind of whittle away at the welds because I can't get anything else in there. So yeah, I don't quite understand why this thing fractured. It like snapped clean in half. The welds were really bad, but like the welds are really bad. So I'm thinking they whacked something with it at some point in time. It's I mean, it's steel, but it's, I don't know what it is. It just looks like something they cobbled together. So I'm gonna grind it up and clean it up and weld it back together.
Hey guys, I wish I had a really cool reason for how I did that, but when I do goofy stuff, I'm gonna try to be super transparent about it. I just screwed up. I wasn't paying attention. I welded the daggum bracket together wrong. I wish I even knew how I did it. I don't. Second point, just because I know everybody's gonna yell about it, I did actually treat that in case it was galvanized before I started welding on it. It did look a little bit galvanized, or like it might have some galvanization on there. I don't think it was, but somebody else had welded on it previously. Never a good idea. Back to the show. All right. Listen, I had to grind this flat because it goes up against the block, but for a guy who's not a welder, which is me, I mean that'll hold. So to be honest with you, I was really afraid this thing was galvanized, so somebody welded on it before, which I don't think is a great idea, but I soaked it overnight in acid to take whatever coating was on it off, so just be safe, you know. So as I'm sure you know, the alternator bracket was broken, so I had to fabricate this little guy. Well, I have to fabricate it. I mean, it was already made. I had to refabricate it, let's say that. Rebricate it? Is that the proper terminology? Recreate it? Of course, I do not have the nut I want. We'll be right back. What are the odds this wants to be cooperative? When they're nice. love my system here. I have mastered it.
Just gotta tighten up that one screw. That was a stinker to do. But hopefully it's done and we're ready to drive.
Put that socket off there. All right. It's 100 degrees. I'm pouring sweat, but I do believe this bulldozer's ready to bulldoze. So I can get it to start and run. I just can't keep it. Can't keep it idling. So we're gonna try to but I'm gonna squirt some fluid in the final drives on this feller, because like this one, I don't know, it just doesn't look like there's much of anything in it. The other one's leaking halfway up, so see what we got. Tell you what, this action right here makes me nervous. Huh? It moves pretty easy, actually. I'm gonna move it down the hill, let it come up to temp, and drive it off this bad boy.
And what is it?
And it's dirt.
Is it a piece of poop?
No.
It's just dirt, huh?
Yeah, it's a dirt crystal.
What are you going to do with the dirt crystal?
Daddy, I found a dirt crystal.
You found a what?
A dirt crystal.
A dirt crystal?
Yeah, it's a dirt.
That's fantastic. What's a dirt crystal?
Hey, dirt. Crystallized dirt. It's from when the
It's a
dinosaurs
bulldozer, buddy. All
roamed the earth.
right, troublemakers. Whoa! I just almost tripped over and wiped out the camera.
Can they stand up here, Dad?
Yeah, they can do whatever they want.
I
Just don't want to fall off anything, but.
I got my stuff. Where is it? Where is my
It's just on the ground right now. So watch Dad.
What's up, troublemakers?
Ethan, this is sharp right here, okay?
Oh, it does.
Watch out, buddy.
Driving the tractor. Driving the tractor.
Driving the tractor.
Honk, honk. Hey, up. Wow.
Wow, guys.
What is it?
That's sharp one.
That's so cool.
What's Daddy doing?
Mommy,
Say, taking out the... Oh, I don't think you should touch that.
what is it?
It's the...
Beep,
special black knobber converter.
beep,
It's the very special black knobber converter.
beep,
We
beep,
shouldn't touch it.
beep, beep.
It's over there, honey.
Where?
It's gonna be right over there somewhere. Are you
So
coming down?
somebody was nice enough to loosen up all the bolts on this, Joe.
Is that good?
Isn't that fantastic?
I think so. Usually it's the other way around.
Like, it's so cool when you touch stuff and it just falls apart.
I don't usually have to buy a tool to get it undone.
So hey guys, I'm gonna give you a little history. We did this really awesome will it start video on this and you saw me running it around. Super cool. It ran around for about, as long as you saw, about 4 minutes. I've been fighting with the fuel pump. Like, I got everything else running, but it was having fuel delivery issues. So I kept wrapping on the fuel pump and the fuel pump would start working. And after like 3 rounds of that, it just went kaput. Obviously this thing's down a cylinder and it's puffing oil all over itself, so it's got a future trip to the shop in front of it.
Is that your ear? Sorry.
Interestingly enough,
Hey guys, don't break it. Hey, this is a joke.
apparently, taking this fuel pump out of here,
Oh, you were talking how easy it was.
you know,
Change your mind? You jinx yourself?
I might have made a mistake when I said how easy it was.
Never do that again.
I might have, could have, should have learned to shush myself.
This thing is dirty. Are you coming down or up, Ethan?
Yeah, so we haven't been out here for the last couple days to work on it because I'll show you some video, but right now, woo, hold on, right? Annabeth, come here, I need you. I need my assistant.
Good. Can you help Dad?
All right, look at the camera. At the same time as me, we need to say right now. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Right now. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. Right now. Wait. Look at the
Are you all
camera.
nervous?
And when I count to 3, say right now.
Ethan, can you do that?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right now. Ethan. Right now. Right now. Here's the elk. If you guys want to know why I don't grow sweet corn anymore, that's it right there. They absolutely don't even care that I'm out here. There's actually 3 of them. I don't know if you can see. There's 2 bedded down right behind those trees, just looking at me, checking me out. But they will eat everything here all night tonight. Drives me nuts. All right. Hey guys, I gotta actually be quiet on this one. We had an addition to our clan. Dude's a stud.
milk.
Okay. Careful. It's for his video.
There is an oil
Where's my stick?
Your stick's right here.
Where?
Uh-oh.
You holding it?
Kind of.
Mommy!
Hold on.
Mommy!
There's a beer bottle in here. Is that old?
Yes,
Mommy!
Hey, Mom, you got a light on your... I never.
Oh, I don't.
I realize that everything here is committed to being as difficult as possible on this tractor. Whew. Woof, done. Ow! Black bear. Okay, if I brought a knife, I almost like to shorten these fuel lines up a little bit. It's going to be, that one's going to be like awful long, like inconveniently long. We got a couple problems here. We got problems of all sorts. My first and biggest problem is, honestly, this hose is way too long. My second and biggest problem is, this fuel filter is not going to mount on the available holes. Because there is no space. Okay. So now, before anybody screams too loudly, this is in fact a very temporary installation. And I do mean extremely temporary installation. For no purpose other than to get this thing running again, get it back up the hill. I'm gonna pull it apart here and do it right when we get up there. So it's probably gonna be hard to hear with that running behind me, but it's still smoking on one jug. You can hear it's kind of picking it up a little bit. I think it's just because it's warming up and the rings that are bad are expanding, or it's scraping the rust off the cylinder. I can't take it on the asphalt. I'm gonna roll it up here and see how hard it is on the asphalt. I'll probably have to take it through the fields and around the other way. But I don't want to do too much until I can get the undercarriage pressure washed and make sure we grease up the rollers and fill up the drives and everything. So just pulling it forward.
as I'm sure you can see, it's raining, and I have been slowly working to build the grease levels back up in the tracks on this thing, because we got a bunch of trails we got to do. So the undercarriage, I mean, the pins are still good and around. You know, I don't feel like the sprockets are worn off too much. So we're just gonna keep pumping grease into this thing and keep running it. I'm actually really impressed with it. So here we go. All right, there, grease fitting. So, I actually used a breather for kind of a temporary little air filter there until I decide a little bit more seriously what I want to do. Just because, again, I was kind of thinking this motor was probably going to be retired, but of course at the last minute it decided to go ahead and run okay, which was an unexpected twist. So
Right meow.
Right now, the button has been pushed.
The little red light come on.
Yeah, and I got a little corner flasher.
Woohoo!
Nailed it.
All right. Well, let us. Uh-oh. Apply the filter.
Look at that bad boy. Oh,
Tell you what, do you guys have a leaf blower?
we do.
You know,
You want the leaf blower, or do you want me to get a vacuum?
or indoor outdoor vac.
We'll grab the vacuum.
I'd do vacuum.
We'll get the vacuum too, Kyle.